Hey everybody, I am going to start on the second signature for the blue journal. I have worked on several things for the first signature, and you'll see the things that I haven't shown in a video when I do the flip through. But I want to start on the second one so that I can get some things done here, because I'm also working on a personal journal at this moment, and it's hard for me to jump from one to the other because I really want to get this one done, but I really want to get the other one done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little stenciling, and I'm going to do a few other things. Hopefully I can squeeze it all into a fairly short video. We will see. I'm trying another new camera angle. I hope this one is better. Let me know what you think. This is a 6x6 stencil. I think I got it at Tuesday morning, but I'm not 100% sure. And so what I'm going to do is, excuse the mess on my desk. It's kind of my way of working, you know. It's a happy mess, so there's that. I'm going to use my archival ink, and I am just going to do a bit of stenciling. Try and get it at least semi-straight, because I'm not very good at that. Even though I have straight lines to line it up with on the edge of the paper. I really like stenciling. It's an easy way to dress things up, and it doesn't add anything as far as texture, but it looks textured, and you can do it in whatever ink you want to do it in, and it's fast. I like instant results. I'm all about enjoying the journey, but I also like to be quick about things. And I'm not always neat. I got off the edge right here. It drives me crazy when I do that with a stencil. There it is. Fast and easy. I'm going to do both the front and the back. This is the cover for the signature. So I am going to try and cover up that blue by putting it in the hole of the stencil. And be more careful when I go around that edge. Okay. So it's really, really windy here. It's again January 20-something. It's Wednesday, I can tell you that. Can't tell you the date. I know it's still January. But that storm front brought rain and snow yesterday. We only got, I don't know, quarter inch, half inch, not an inch. Thank goodness. And it's above freezing, which I'm grateful for. But man, the wind, wicked, wicked wind. All right, so that's done. Fast, right? Very easy, fast. Wet one. Uh-oh, I left my wet ones not closed completely. Of course, this is archival ink, so it's going to stick. It's not really going to come off. Some of it came off. So one of my dogs is laying right under the leg of the tripod, so if it goes flying, it's because he got excited about something. Okay, I'm going to put that there. Paper towel. Oh no, it's a wet one. So I always put my wet ones back in the wet one folder because it keeps it wet. And I'm not wasting them then. Dry this off. I might not need that yet. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, what I did on the other signature was I ended up taking the part that I cut off, and I ended up making a pocket out of it. So I really like this, and I am going to do the same thing with this signature. And so I have the piece that I cut off right here, and that's why this stencil will work well. So I'm going to fold that this way. This takes a little time to dry. That's the only thing about this. And when I want something, like when I feel like it's heavy duty, I use my, oh, Martha, I'm rushing again. These videos, they go by the time. It flies by so fast, and then I can't fit in everything I want to do. So come out, wherever you are. All right. And again, I can't do anything in a straight line. I can't cut a straight line. I cannot draw a straight line, even when I have a straight line to follow. And I can't put glue down in a straight line. I wobble all over the place. It's really insane. But anyway, so I don't know if it's freezing cold where you are. I know the cold dipped down. Canada has to be absolutely crazy cold. Michigan, I have friends in Michigan, and I know it's freezing cold there too. And snow they got. Totally insane. Okay. So, I have found that when I put this on, if I try and fold it up right away, it just does not work. But I want this to meet in the middle. It needs to go, uh-oh. I'm in trouble. It's too long. It's too long! And the edges are not going to stick now because there's no glue there. Oh my goodness, Martha. I didn't measure. I thought the piece was the same. Okay. Well, we can fix this. See, boo-boos. It pays to make boo-boos. And then I can show you what I'm going to do to fix it. Okay. Well, all right. So, wet one. I usually put my, this. It's so bizarre. I don't know why my mat does this when I clean it. But anyway, I don't know if the glue eats it away. That's why I put this freezer paper down normally. Because if I get glue on it, it just wipes right off. Okay, so that is done. And I have an idea that I got last night for my personal journal, and I want to use that idea in this journal. So I'm going to set this aside, let it dry, then I'll cut off the excess off of the ends. So that's going to go over there and dry. I had an idea to make a little, it's not my idea. I mean, it's been done a million times. Everybody has their own way of doing it. I haven't done it before, so it's going to be my experiment. And I am going to make a little journal for my journal. Because these pockets need something in them, the pockets we just made for the inside of the journal cover, they need something to tuck in them. And in the other signature, I decided that envelope I made is going to be in the back cover. And that's the journal card that we made. And I put a Kleenex box piece here, and that's what I'm tucking into. I was going to paper clip this onto a page, but it's really heavy. And I was afraid it would be hard to manage. So I wanted to put it in this pocket. It just fits. It's a big envelope. And I haven't put anything much in the front pocket here. I did make an altered paper clip, which has a button and a key on it for a charm. And of course the button's facing backwards because, you know, you can't get it right the first time. But anyway, so there's that. I don't think it'll stay on this front pocket here, but I'll find something to paper clip with the paper clip. So what I'm going to do is, I do need to measure because I usually go hog wild on these things and then it doesn't fit. So my pocket is about, I'm going to say no bigger than maybe 4 3/4 inches across, because it's going to be a little bulky and take up room too. And I don't want it to be cutting into the fold of the signature cover. And I did use glue, so that's going to take off part of the edge. So 4 3/4, 4 3/4, be right about there. I wonder if I do this, how big that is. Yep, that'll work. So I'm going to fold this. This is a 12 by 12 sheet. I'm going to fold it into, this is 12, 4, 8, 12. So I'm going to fold it in thirds. Look at me. I could just fold it, but you know what? 4, 8, 12. Now, I want one side to be a little, I'm going to make it the other side, be a little shorter because of the bulk I'm planning on putting inside and the overlap. So, that's not the one I want. This is an old bone folder that I found that I think works better than my new bone folder. And then this one I want, I don't need that one shorter. I did. There. I don't overlap. I want it even. Okay. And then I'm going to cut it off right about here. How's that for measuring? Let's see. I think it's going to stick up a little out of the pocket. I don't want it to stick up there. I'll make it 6.5 inches tall. To pull that out. Okay. More level surface than what I'm working with would be good. 6.5. Okay. Uh-oh. I should have made sure it was cut first. I forgot I'm cutting through 3 layers. Oh, come on. There we go. So this can be, this little one can also be used for the same thing. Now I need to, I'm going to stencil the inside, I think. I think I'll use the Tim Holtz. Let's see. I bought a ton of stencils and I fall back on the same ones all the time. It's probably not a good thing. I like this sort of abstract cherry blossom kind of one here. The only thing about these is they're small, so you have to keep moving them around. I think I'll do blue again. I don't know, because you know, it's a blue and white journal, right? Alright, so we're going to move this over and down so it sort of hangs off the edge. I'm going to try and not get that flat edge that I'm always running over and ruining the look. Be very careful. I don't want it all really dark. I want some of it really faded. So I think, let's see, do it upside down. It sort of changes the direction of the things you're doing. And I did another video, and again, I didn't like it. So I decided to redo, and that's what this is. Because I sort of did the same thing I did in yesterday's video, and that was boring. So when I finished, I had to put my dogs out to go potty. And I went to check my washer, and the washer had walked across the laundry room. Luckily, the laundry room is not big, and but I didn't hear it. I had heavy blankets and stuff in it, so that was interesting. I had to put that back where it belonged. And so, yeah. You know, that everyday mundane stuff you don't like to do. That's going on today too. Just more fun. So there. I like it. You like it? I like it. Okay. I'm going to throw that aside. Now I didn't do this because I am going to put some paper in there. We're going to make a little journal for the journal. So I am getting some tea stain paper, and the funny thing is I have a whole new set of tea stain paper that I have downstairs, and I keep forgetting to go get it. I did it 2 days ago. No. Yeah, I did it day before yesterday. I still haven't gone to get it. So let's see. If I fold this, yep, I think that'll work. Right. So I think, all right, I'm going to cut this in half. I'm going to cut a couple of them in half. I think I can get, I think I'll do 3. I wanted to have a lot of pages. I think it's going to be a neat little separate journal that you could pull out and use. I have stuff flying everywhere, people. Oh yeah. No measuring here. We're just gonna wing it. Fold it in half and wing it. I should probably use my other paper cutter. I think it'll cut more sheets at once. Oh, that was a loud noise. Okay. Gotta get used to using this one. Alright, hopefully everything's straight. Yeah, that went nicely. Alright, so now I have... well, they're not all the same size, but that's okay. So if I do that, it's not quite half. Hang out. Right. That's probably not a wise idea. I think 3 at a time is probably a better idea. Okay. There I go again. Let's see how well this fold goes. Okay. And these papers that I'm cutting off will actually fit in this other one that I cut off. The paper I have left over from the paper I just cut. This paper that I just cut, these papers will fit in there, more or less. Okay. So, now, yeah, I did not cut these evenly, so that's okay. Imperfection is my middle name. So I think I am going to staple these. Don't overthink it, Martha. Stapled them just with a regular stapler. I don't have a Tim Holtz tiny stapler yet. Oh, they're too wide. Oh, darn. Boy, did I mismeasure that. Okay. You know what? No problem, because the staple is off center anyway. So we are just going to put this paper in here as level to the top as I can get it. We're just going to... Yeah, we'll just cut this end off. There we go. You know, can't cry over it, right? There we go. Now, I'm kind of thinking of something. I wonder, I might use, yep, I am going to make that a pocket because whoever gets this journal could probably find a regular notebook, a little notepad. I'm thinking here. Needs to be I'm learning. Don't lift up until your shirt cut through all the paper. So if I put this here, no, I should have made that a little wider. Dang it. That'll work. I'm going to cut this off a little bit. It's a little bit tall. I'm sorry I'm so noisy. I really am noisy. I'm noisy and messy. Okay. I'm going to punch that too. Yeah. That one is my round hole punch. That's not round. Okay, so I really do have a round hole punch. Can I find it? No. Is this it? No. Oh, Martha. Okay. This one is going to have to do. Can I get it in the center? It's about center. I'm happy with that. And I'll pick that piece up later. So, I think I'm going to ink around this. Kind of going for this. At 24 minutes, I might actually finish a new project within my self-allotted time, but we're not there yet, so who knows? Maybe, maybe not. Okay. So I am, yep, I like that. I'm going to use my glitter glue. I know I usually use the Fabri-Tac, but I am going to trust the Art Glitter Glue. Alrighty. This paper has such a strange texture on the back side of it. It's not smooth. I don't think it'd be a very good paper to write on. Interestingly enough, most of the paper pads I pick up, you can use the back of it for like journaling on, but this is it's textured. It's got lines, bumpy lines. I don't think it'd be pleasant to write on. Okay. Get the big wad of glue off at the top of that. And so put that back. So now that will fit right inside. Maybe. Come on, Martha. No, glue isn't dry yet, so I'm a little afraid to pull up too much. Nope. Back to the drawing board. Okay. See, measure twice, or in my case, 15 times, and cut once. And I'm just the other way around. I'm going to cut a little off this side because I cut the other side before. It's okay. You know, you got to do what you got to do sometimes, right? Okay. So let's see. I'm almost thinking of putting this on cardstock. That'll fit. That'll just cut a little tiny bit off the bottom too. So pre-planning would have been good for this, but you know, 'tis what it is. I think I'm going to do that. I am going to find, probably not on this part of the desk, a piece of cardstock, file folder type of deal. And look at that. It's just a teensy. That'll work. Let's see. Not get anything. Nope, that's the one we're going to use. So I think try and decide which way I want to do this. I think I'm going to do it just like that. So I am going to cut this curved part off. And I am going to, sadly, cut this tab part off. Well, I don't need it cut to there. I'm not going to cut the whole tab off because I like using these tabbed parts for journaling cards. So I am going to leave that sort of, I can always cut this part out to make the other side of the tab. I'm going to cut that tab off. All right. So now attach that. I'd like to do it so I can hide the staple. I'm leaving it just a tad longer than the paper. Not by much, just a hair. I think I am going to do this. I'm going to pick some washi. And I'm going to use this flowered washi. And I am going to spend a minute to find the end. Oh, there it is. Is that going to be thick enough? I think it is. Make it a little long. Actually, I can't. I need to cut that off. Okay. And I am going to glue it. Yes, I just took that pin out with my teeth. Yes, that's a really bad habit I have created. I was watching Wendy and she puts her bottle cap, her glue cap, in her mouth. And I chuckled because I put the pin in my mouth and I'm not sure which is worse. The Fabri-Tac cap or the glitter glue pin. Part of me thinks the pin is probably much worse habit. So I am going to, oh no, it needs to be just a little over this way. Oh, come on now. You couldn't have stuck that fast, could you? Yes, you could have. All right. All right. I'm gonna touch up this glue on this side because it dries so. This glitter, art glitter glue, fastest drying stuff. Try and fold that over much as I can. No, I'm getting glue everywhere. Did I say anything about being sloppy? Yeah. There. So I've covered up the staple. I now have the cardstock attached to the back of the paper, but it's not as wide as the paper, but that's okay. I have 6 pieces of paper, which gives you 12 sides to write on. And the cardstock, because it's thinner, easily slides into this pocket. There's a journal booklet. I may put a tab on this side. What do I want to put? Should I shorten that side and put a tab there? You know what? I think it's going to go right in here. And that's going to keep it closed. What do you think? So I think this one's dry. So I am going to cut this off carefully because I can't cut a straight line even when I have a straight line to follow. Oh, I get myself so upset. I probably failed cutting and gluing in kindergarten. It was the start of a very bad affair with school. School was not my forte. There. I could keep those pieces for collage, but they already have glue all stuck to the back of them, and that'll make it bumpy. And okay. That's a lot of pattern going on, but I'm okay with that. So, we have our signature cover. We have our little mini journal notepad within a journal. So that's the first piece to go into this. It'd be very easy to make, for whoever gets this journal, to make another one of these or find a notepad that will fit in there, I'll betcha. So I'm happy with that. And I like the pockets in the front. So now I need to fill up the rest of the journal. So I know I want to reinforce my tracing paper. We're at 35 minutes, so I have a little time to do a couple of more things. So I am just going to need a glue. Glue first. Thank you. I'm going to glue this so that the washi sticks. Oh, I'm not good at this. I'm really not. But I love it. Except when I stick my finger in the glue. Oh, Martha, come on. Okay. There. Yay. Yay, Martha. Gotta be proud of myself sometimes, right? Okay. Okay. Get the tape off. You can't see everything over here. You can see some of it, but you can't see everything. Trust me. It's a mess. All right, and I think I will put this other flowered one on this side. Live wild and free. I am just going to put it on this folded in edge. But I'm not going to make it so that it sticks, makes it stay folded in. I'm going to, you can still unfold that flap. Oops. All right, carried away as usual. Stop. Hey, guys. Guys, can you stop? Thank you, Tony. My husband just took the dogs out, so they won't bark at him anymore. It's not like he hasn't lived here all his life. Okay. But when he comes upstairs from downstairs, they bark at him. I guess they're just protecting me. Silly dogs. But I love my puppies. All right. There's that. I remember where it goes because it always goes next to my lined paper. All right. Now the other thing I'm going to do, I almost lost my pin. Let's see. I have time for something else. Probably not to make anything big, but I want to color my doily. Oh, you people might have to start worrying about me because I think I'm losing my mind over here. Okay. That's the right side of the doily. So I'm going to do what I have done before, and I'm going to, you know what? I think I'm going to use the tea dyed. I have little bits of washi everywhere. Okay. I love these little sponge, makeup sponge thingies as daubers. They're just fun to use. They cover a larger area than the little foam daubers. And they bounce. They bounce better too. Okay. Get the center, and then I'm going to do this, and I'm going to flip it over and use the back and do the other page. Now these two pages won't be together. But you'll be able to see the edge stick out from the signature after it's all sewn. And my hand is going to be all full of tea dye ink because, you know, fat fingers, fat chubby fingers. I don't have the beautiful fingers some of you have. Everybody has beautiful fingers on YouTube. When I see them doing their beautiful artwork, and then I have these short little stubby fat chubby fingers. Isn't that pretty? I just love it. I just love it. Sort of one of my signature things inside a journal. Now we're going to put this back here. And that's going to get sewn in when it gets sewn in. When I sew the signatures. So I'm pretty happy. We got that made. We got this stenciled. Both sides stenciled. Pockets made. We got the mini journal made. A journal within a journal. And we got this inked up with tea dye. And we got washi on the tracing paper. And we got this stenciled. And we got the other side of the washi paper. I mean, tracing paper washied. And we have our back pocket, which I haven't filled. So I have a lot of ephemera to make for this. I have a few things here I'll probably stick in. I'm at 43 minutes. I could do a couple now. Sure. Why not? So I'm going to do this one and do the inside here. This is the bag that's glued shut, so it's just going to be a tuck spot kind of thing. So I'm going to glue it onto the edge of this paper. I think I'm going to glue the top, the side, and the bottom as I remind myself what to do. Check which side you're gluing, Martha. Because if you don't, you're going to glue the wrong side for sure. Okay. I'm so sloppy. That's why I always have paper towels nearby. Because I always need them. Alrighty. There's one tuck spot done. See? You can put probably something larger than that in there. Not this large. That won't fit. But somewhere in between that one and that one. I'll make a little card to stick in there. and having fun with collage and cards and see. So that'll work. And then let's see. Maybe I'll put this one in the back. Maybe back here. And this one, does it open? Well, if it does, it'd be on the back side. So this one doesn't open either. So maybe I'll put this one on this side. I don't know what I want to do. Can't fold that under if it's legal. Yeah, we'll just make this another side tuck spot. So I'll do this side, and the bottom. Again, I had to double check. I can't ever do it right the first time. I don't trust myself. I've messed up too many times. Okay. Triple checking. Okay. And again, too much glue. I like to make sure there's plenty of glue on because they take a beating being a side pocket, I feel like. Okay, so again, tuck spot. So I have 2 tuck spots in. So we're at almost 50 minutes. So I think I'm going to cut this off and make it short. And we got a lot done. I'm happy that we got so much done. I have to pull together a couple of maybe corner tuck spots and maybe a couple of book page pockets. And when I get those done, I will insert those in here and we'll be close to being done. Then I just got to work on a cover. And I have 3 other sets of signatures to make covers for. So when these are all done, I may actually give this blue one away since I did it, did a bunch of process videos for it. So thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do that down below. And I appreciate it if you give me a thumbs up. I am trying to grow my channel so that I can get more viewers and possibly join a couple of design teams because I think that would be exciting. And I'm just really passionate about this. So thank you. Happy crafting. Talk to you soon. Bye.